Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Farthest Frontier. Well, it's winter, we have an invading army that demands some payment from us, and of course we should use the season to our advantage, and I'm going to deny them this, right? And with that they're starting their attack. Actually they started their attacks once again with the battering rams already, so let's get over there with my soldiers, but I think this will not be on time. I don't know why they keep attacking withoout any of my input there. So in this case here, they're actually going to, I think, yeah, ram through my defenses there. One raider has already been killed. There's the main force coming in. We'll just see. At this time, I do have a lot of soldiers that are having heavy weapons, right? I'm not going to send them outside there, right? The battering ram here will be destroyed before it can destroy the last bulk here. And in that case, it's a lot. It is a lot. We have a lot of upgraded towers though now too. So this should hopefully work to our advantage. And I have big faith into my soldiers there. Really, because we do have all that juicy equipment here. Shields, hauberks, heavy weapons. And as I can see, yep, even the crossbow is doing a lot of damage there at the moment. Let's just try and get in from behind there. This might be fun. I think some of them are fleeing already. Yep. No props. This is really fun down there by the look of it. My soldiers are coming in from behind and actually attack them. Yeah, and that's it. Right, they're already fleeing again. So this was the big attack looming once more. I guess they should really stop with the payment stuff and just attack right away, because we have just way too much time to prepare for these. And that's it. Let's actually recall. And we just lost these two barracks here, right? So I can just take them and rebuild them, and that's the plan. Perfect. And we can continue onwards with our journey here through winter. The end of year 46 it is upon us now. And yes, Sleepy Hollow is growing quite a bit, right? We have a lot of new buildings. We have a lot of new rat catchers as well that are hopefully doing a job here. We do have some potential upgrades again, so let's enable this. And we do have around 18 laborers right now and 12 builders, so there's going to be quite a few advancements now. Holy cow, that's going to cost bricks and planks especially. And I do have the sawmill over here that is working that. And yeah, we do have, I think, still some heavy tools. We do have that. And since we do need so many planks all the time, I would like to start now with my next sawmill. And in that case, we're just building the first tier first, and then I'm going to upgrade it eventually into something else, right? So we can just have it right next to it. The cool thing is they don't really need more space when we upgrade them. They just become more space efficient, right? They're using more space of what they have around them. That's that. 4 months of food at the end of winter. That's, yeah, it's okay. It's not great really. A bit meat is coming in now. And we also have a new field over there that is now ready for action as well. So once again, we have lots of wheat level here. So clover and working on the fields is my primary goal for now. And oops, do we have actually workers here? No, we don't. Let's assign some 4 to that field. 6 would be the maximum efficiency, but I don't want to spend more than I have. Let's have another one then here. And I think, yeah, grain is really not something I need. Flax is also finally up again. That's great. Village was raided. Yeah, 73 were killed. Nothing was pillaged, destroyed. No villagers killed and stuff like that. Most incompetent generals in the history of raiding. They're really desperate at this point. And we're just going to see what I could get in. Some cabbage might be good, right? We don't have that much cabbage, really. And we can use it for the preserved vegetables. And we actually would need more of that. I have 27 glass. Oh, by the way, also we got the furniture in. The first piece of that. Great. Get some clover and then some beans or something like that. I don't know. I'm really not into wheat production for now. That's a lot of upgrades, really. And we can also continue with the road system, right? I think. So we can go ahead and upgrade just all of these juicy road systems. We have 130 stone. It's also, of course, speeding up transportation, which is a nice side effect of the whole thing. So especially here in the inner city, I would not like it so much if we don't have a lot of paved roads at this point. It just looks proper. It needs to be there. In the meantime, something else is brewing though. We have a lot of sick people at the moment. And also part of the problem, of course, is we don't have any herbs anymore or medicinal roots. So I need to work something out in this regard. We have the apothecary that is still, I think... Oh, we have another field. Still lacking the medicinal herbs. Problem is, I can't find them, right? So I have already scouted a bit, but... It's a cluster of herbs that you can find on the map and it's extremely rare. So until I can find that, we just need to work with what we have. And I also don't have a lot of herbs anymore. So we were scouting a bit. And as I can see, yep, not looking that great overall. Hawthorn, it's all something that I don't really need. There's some traps lying around. Please don't touch them. Sumac we have over there. And there's lots of stuff over here, but unfortunately nothing I could use for my village, right? Let's have a look at this black spot there. This one, there's a bit more, there's some board, so I might actually send me the soldiers over. And there is another mountain here that's always great for some ore and whatnot. Let's just get this one done. And let's work on the next field. With the fields, we're losing laborers now. Oh, there's already 4 assigned. That's great, at least. With the weeding again. Reducing rockiness and stuff like that. And then, a bit more flax might be handy. We could also go for some more carrots and stuff like that. I think this is something we should do to add variety to my village overall. I haven't done this yet. I could go for some leek. Let's just have a look at that. And the next field is also ready. Another 4 workers. Some people grew up, some children. And we also have more livestock again. So the slaughtering begins. Oh, yes. Having some 600 meat already in stock again. And turnips, perhaps? I think here I would need to change that. So we're going to get rid of that. Get the carrots to the beginning. And then we're going to have some field work. And that's it. And then we're going to go with some clover. And on top of that, probably something that increases the yields again. Perfect. Yeah, those 3 fields are now active. There is deer close by. I'm using a hunter at the moment. We'll just see how that turns out this year. If the hunter is enough, I never tried this, honestly. And we'll just have a nice surprise there. Now, there is a trader here. We have some gold over. I would like to get the medicine in, right? The roots, because we do need that. And we have a lot of sick people. So let's transfer some 600 worth of gold to the town storage. That's 163 herbs. And that's about it. We don't need those breeders anymore for now, at least until there is another one coming in. I do have, of course, some herbs here, right? Some patch of herbs that are being hopefully gathered. We have moved the gathering hubs though, so there might also be a problem here. And I think forager shack. I think no one is actually getting them at the moment. That's great, because we have a solution after all. And I would like to build a new one for this, because we have the other ones using now very efficient tiles, right? So let's go ahead and have this one here somewhere at the border. And there is a heat wave coming in. My crops will not like this one bit. And another trader. Perhaps he wants something. Pottery, that's for sure. And we could actually sell iron. That's always great. And he would have stone. Yeah, we are probably going to purchase stone, though it's a higher price. Alright, that's probably from the scouting out here. Please give me some roots. Anything that makes me happy, please. It's really hard out here. There is an infinite deep clay deposit. That is rare for sure. Another infinite sand deposit. Axe. Oh, there is actually a good location here for another forager. Some willow. think we always need willow for the basket, so there might be another... Yeah, that's a good location for a forager shack here. Let's go ahead and get us another one out. Just beside the fisherman. Great stuff indeed. The next sawmill and saw pit is ready. 4 people are starting to work here, reducing our laborers to 8. Let's reduce the amount of builders there to 6, so we get 4 more laborers and we have 12 again. Yeah, and thanks to the desirability increase, we get a lot of new manor houses coming up. That's of course going to require a lot of planks for the foreseeable future. Hopefully it's also going to increase my pockets. Well, the size of my pockets is already as big as can be. It just needs to be filled, right? The next forager is ready for action. Let's move him down here. There's really a lot of stuff that he or she could gather. Right, so berries and also willow, which is the great stuff about it. Let's just move it a bit further like this. Getting in a lot. Very good. And then I'm pretty sure... Oh no, we haven't finished this one yet. So this is where we feel the limitations right now. Let's increase it to 10 builders there again. It's also harvest season, so a lot of laborers are helping out on the fields, which always requires then a bit of time. And since we have a lot of flax and only 1 weaver building and still no linen clothes, though the happiness is not so bad yet, I would like to of course counter it before the problem really starts to grow. We do need another weaver. And it's been a while since I have built the weaver. There it is, producing cloth out of flax. This is a low pollution building, right? So theoretically we could have it close to the city, and that we might actually just have it somewhere here. Still have some room left, I think, beside the park. This is all outside of the market, and I will never intend to build anything here other than those houses there. So weaver, yep, let's have it right here as well. Beside the road, beside my houses then coming together. That's one building, and the other one, we can already see that is the soap once more. Yeah, it's all about the tallow too. So my hunters and my barns are producing the tallow, but it doesn't seem to be enough really. What I can say is that there is another deer area down there that I haven't used yet really fully, and of course an upgraded hunter would do wonders with that, also giving us the tallow that we need. So let's just have this also here close to the fields once more, so it's still within the city and we can just get this over. Yeah, the herbs are working there a bit, right? We got lots of curing here. Right now, perfect. It was a bit escalating there, so this is something that's fine now. And another winter is upon us, 47. Just a lot of construction overall. So Christmas, once again, of course, people take their breaks. And after that, I expect them to finish all of this. Yeah, it takes a bit of time, but after a while, we have now more and more manor houses popping up. This, of course, is increasing my income quite a bit to 100 per month at the moment. I'm happy with that. Also now, finally, construction out here starts. It's tight though, right? So I might need to reduce my my builders there a bit to get the laborers in. Unfortunately, there's really not that many people growing up right now. We got 96 children, and it's just taking so long for these to grow up, unfortunately. I haven't seen any deer yet eating my crops here, so it might actually work out with the hunter too. Let's also change some things around here, so we don't need that anymore, as we are really low on that, so I can just go with the clover. Let's make it in both years. And then we have, yeah, something that perhaps adds a bit more. Definitely a wheat again, yeah, since we have a high consumption for this now. And then something like veggies. That should be fine for one field. This one we can get rid of. We don't need that much field work anymore. And then... let's also go ahead with some veggies, and this one here, also lots of field work that was done, right? So we don't need that much. I think someone grew up just now. Yeah, we got a few more laborers again. That's great stuff. Turnips, never thought about them. We could have them 2 times actually in a year. -4 on the fertility. 2 clovers plus the beans actually counter that with a surplus, but with the carrots I think it will be a bit too much. We'll just see how that turns out. 2 times turnips. I want to have a bit more variety in the food overall, right? Meanwhile, we are swimming in honey. Unfortunately, that doesn't really count as food. Wax is fine too. The candles, I still see no improvements. Right, we got 2 full working candle shops now, getting everything done. But we got a lot of sick people at the moment. Herbs are in though. Where's my healer? There's my hospital. There's already 2 people working in that. That should really be fine. I really don't want to assign more people to the healing hut or to my hospital there. Yeah, at least those huts are coming along. A forager shack that has been finished. And this one I wanted to have down here now for the herbs, right? So we have a nice income of herbs. Let's also try to get some berries in. It's not that far away, and it's close also to the storages that we have. And this one here is my hunter. We're going to upgrade that right away. And then, of course, we're going to have her work, or him, at this deer hunting ground. At least clothes and shoes are finally in stock again, in higher quantities too. The clothes especially, also my hide coats. And we got 21 shields. That's more than we need. So either I make a business out of that, of course. So we are selling shields, right? Or I just stop it all together at the armory. There it is, right? And we don't need that anymore for now. No shields, please. Hauberks, I think we also don't really need. Ah, yeah, we do need them. And we should have more iron now than ever. And coal as well. So let's go ahead and just produce us some hauberks as well. There it is. I always love it when there is a bigger hunting or hunter coming along again. Beautiful buildings, that is. And he is now going to hunt here and also lay out traps, of course. That's really right around the corner. Finally, some children are growing up. We have now 26 laborers available. Let's actually turn it up on the builders so we have a faster upgrading process here. Also, of course, lots of roads being upgraded right now, which is taking time and depleting my stone deposits quite a bit. But that's, of course, okay, because that's what the stone is for. We might also go ahead and upgrade more in the industry zone now. A new trader. Cheese is something I don't want to sell. We have some gold though to purchase things if I need that. But nope, I don't. I also don't want to waste now more laborers than I need to. We are at 19 again. So I would like to stay around the 20 mark now with the population that we have right now, which is almost 600. Alright, another raid is coming in, looking fancy in all its glory. And we are, of course, are we prepared? We'll just see that. Let's actually, I think, move my soldiers outside so they can fire with the crossbows. They can fire through the walls, which is just great. And let's also ring the bells. Let's just be sure about that because it's quite a lot of them from what I can see. Do we have battering rams? I don't see any battering rams yet, so this should be fine. 139 raiders it is. Does this number ever stop, I wonder? And there we are already on the battlefield. Oh, my soldiers are once again a bit stupid here. Getting actually out there. But I haven't lost a single one yet, since my soldiers are not getting focused by the raiders, really. And yeah, some of them might get killed. Let's actually move them in again, please. Alright. Doesn't seem to work. But there's already a lot of them fleeing, and they haven't even arrived here at the main area yet. Holy cow, my soldiers are strong. I mean, some of them are damaged pretty hard by now, but they're doing so much damage to them. And thus they continue onwards to the main battlements. Yeah, you can definitely do this. Few more have been killed here in action, but that's okay. Let's move the soldiers in now, please. How many soldiers have I moved to? Oh, I haven't lost a single one yet. These are normal villages that died to something. There is one, I think, yep, one soldier that is bleeding death right now. That's it, please don't follow them. Yeah, they're fleeing already. That was a rather weak attack. It was 140 of them, but they weren't even able to keep up with the barracks over there, right? And the soldiers coming out of that. Cool stuff. I like it. I like my defenses so far. So far, no big damages have been done to anything. And it's still my soldiers. They're really bloodthirsty. They don't want to stop. Might actually be able to get this one here, but that's fine. Please, please return. This is just sad. Alright, next up, we continue onwards with some trading again. We do have around 34 laborers right now. Great to see. Oh, that would be... Look at that. There is furniture. Unfortunately, I don't have any furniture available right now. We are just in general very low on a lot of things right now that we need to fix as well. Now, this trader is useless to me, but it shows me that we do need more furniture. I don't have a lot of people working here yet, right? So let's ramp it up there to 8. So a whopping 8 that are working here. We do have 2 working in the armory, producing the hauberks. That is fine to me. I might consider a foundry upgrade at the very least. Let's add 2 more people to that. I would like to check. Oh, we do have iron ore, but not that much. I can still add some... Let's add some 4 more to the iron mine. And we still have some 29 laborers. So I do have also the steep coal mine. Let's also ramp this up full. Right, so we got now all 3 deep iron mines fully utilized. And still 5,000 more coal in that vein, waiting for extraction. And sand-wise, it's also full. A bit of sand is coming in. That's okay. I think the glass is fine. Yep, glass is at 40. Beer is 16. Pottery, shoes, clothes. That's all fine. This is going up again. We might need to have a look though at... I really want to get the furniture up. And yeah, soap is something I cannot fight for the moment because it needs tallow. For that... Most likely, I'm going to build another barn. Now, resource-wise, where's my saw pit? There it is. Let's staff it full. And the upgrade would be a heavy tool. That is something I don't have at the moment. So once again, I need to go to my blacksmith then. We should actually produce some of them. I have stopped producing weapons because right now it's just not worth it to me. And 64 were killed, 3 villages were killed, nothing was pillaged, nothing was destroyed. Another successful raid. Another barn is actually something that I would like to consider, though I know barns of course are extremely expensive. We can afford one though. And yeah, let's go ahead and build us another barn. I would, for the heck of it, either we have it here or we have it on the other fields here, right? Where it also makes sense, of course. So this is where then milk comes out and stuff like that, just by the compost yard. Why not? And we can have the cows then grazing up here in those fields. That's going to be fun. And let's just get this one. Oh, sorry. Actually, we need to move this one a bit further away. No, we don't. We can have the road here. This is its tiny entrance going to the barn then just fine over there. Very good. So far so good, and we continue onwards in the next episode. Stay tuned!